All right, shalom, good people. As you can see in the title, a Florida man stabs his girlfriend to death and then feeds his 2-year-old son to the alligators. Now, this animal, because that's what he's going to be called, an animal. Now, this animal name is Thomas Mosley. He's 21 years old, and his girlfriend was 20 years old. Now, the story is because they don't have too much out right now, but the story is that she threw him a party for his 21st birthday or something. Then after the party, this animal, this demon, stabs her 100 times. Then proceeds to take his son. Now, mind you, they were reported missing, the son and the wife, because her family got concerned because they didn't hear from her. I guess in a week or two. So what happened was the landlord found her, you know, in the house dead. So now this idiot takes his son and then throws his son in the river for the alligators to eat. Now they doing an autopsy right now about the son. Well, because I believe and like they believe he was killed before he was fed to the alligators. But so they doing an autopsy right now to find out the cause of death. So like I said, it's still early in the case. We don't know all the information. I don't know all the information. I'm just going off I'm going off of what I have right now. So he takes his son, feed him to the alligators. Then this animal goes to his mother's house, I guess, to change his clothes. Then goes to the hospital to get his wounds treated because I guess the sister was fighting back or trying to attempt to fight back as he was stabbing her 100 times. And then the cops arrested him at the hospital. So now they saying, oh, we got to check his mental evaluation and blah, 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 blah. Throw the book at that animal. And this is why I stressed it because I did a video recently, a couple of days ago, maybe a week or two ago, about domestic violence. Because at the end of the article, when I read, it said, well, if you're dealing with domestic violence, call this number, call that number, call that number. So it's clear to say that they had a violent relationship. And that's what I tell people. Any signs of violence, if you have to put hands on each other, if it go past an argument, you need to leave. But you know what? Like I always say, and so, like I said, God rest the sister's soul. God rest the sister's soul. But I'm gonna be a bit of a tough critic, to be honest. A lot of our women and a lot of the men too, because like I said, it ain't only women that deal with domestic situations. There's plenty of women that kill men and vice versa. Because we just seen it recently when the mother shot her husband in the head in the front of the children and her own mother in the house on Facebook Live. And this is why I say to people, I don't know why people think domestic violence or this, that, and the third, or somebody punch you in your face is cute. That's why I always say, if you're in a domestic situation right now, leave now. There's no waiting, no do nothing. Leave. Go. Because you could be a victim like this sister and like the other brother that got shot in his head because of domestic violence. Because like I said, one day somebody's going to snap. And when somebody throw a blow, it might be the last blow to end your life. But you keep playing with it thinking it's cute. Or you thinking because he love you. If you sitting in a domestic violent relationship and you still dealing with that joker or that female, you have a mental problem. I don't think you got it, or your screws are not tight. It can't be. Because at the end of the day, a slap in the face don't tell me you love me. It's like, oh, you trying to get what? You trying to hurt? My mind will go somewhere else. And I ain't gonna make this long and drawn out. I'm disgusted by this story. I hope that animal get the books thrown at him. Cause like if you're going through a situation, like I said, I'm not promoting. It's not. He shouldn't have killed nobody. He shouldn't have hit nobody. But what the hell did the child have to do with it? It was so bad, right? And I thank God that the cops was able to rescue the child's corpse out the crocodile's mouth, so he could be, buried properly instead of digesting in a goddamn crocodile's stomach. I'm pissed off at this story. Like, this is crazy. So what they really had to kill a crocodile because a crocodile when they jaws lock, that's it. They had to kill it to pry open the mouth to take the baby out. This is a sad situation, man. That's why I say, if you're going to start dating people, man, stop rushing to relationships. That's the problem too. People rush into stuff, don't even know who the hell you dealing with until you living with them. Remember, that's the saying. You don't know who these jokers is until you living with them, or these females are until you living with them. Date first. Stop rushing into stuff. This is a generation that everybody just fall in love so quick. Oh, I'm head over heels. Oh, disgusting. The Lord don't tell you that. God tell you to try somebody's spirit first. And don't be so quick to call a man or woman a friend. But y'all don't listen to God though. Like I said, date first. I'm not gonna make this long and drawn out. I'm gonna end it with a scripture. I pray. My condolences to everybody that lost their life because everybody loses at the end of the day of these situations. And then we don't know. They didn't bring out. He didn't have no statement of why he did it. So I think he's trying to plead insanity or whatever. But for a black man, that ain't gonna work. You going to the slammer, homeboy, and you gonna go to population, and the big boys gonna get you. And I hope they get you because you acted stupid. And for you women out there, and for you men, choose your relationships wisely. If you, once again, a public service announcement. If you're dealing with physically fighting your girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or side or whoever, leave. The thing is, people put their trust into man instead of God. And I'm going to end it with that scripture right here. This is the book of Psalms, from the good book. I got to show y'all the branding, the Holy Bible. Psalms 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in men. Man, subscribe if you want. Stop sleeping on a good book. I'm out.